Hello guys, welcome to NameTech channel. My name is Nehemiah, and guys, I'm glad to have you on board. Now guys, today we are going to talk about the Python string formatting. But guys, before we start, if it's your first time, please subscribe, like, and share this video to your friends. And to the returning subscribers, I really appreciate you very much for the great support. Now guys, without much ado, let's begin straight away. So guys, to make sure that our string displays as expected, and then guys, we can add the results with the format method. So guys, basically let's understand the string format, actually the format method. So basically guys, the format method allows you to format a selected part of a string. So basically guys, sometimes they are part of a text that I do not control. Maybe they come from my database, or perhaps the user input. So guys, to control such values, then we add placeholders in curly brackets in the text, and run the values through the format method. Like I want to show you here an example, like to add a placeholder where you want to display basically something like a price. So first of all, let me guys zoom in for you to see better, and then here let me perhaps create a variable for price. So like let me say price, and then let me give it something like maybe let me say 89, or whichever value you have. Basically it's an integer. And then here let me now create a string txt. This just a variable, and then let me assign it to this string, and then let me say the price. Basically let me say the price is, and then as I said that we add these curly brackets. These are opening and closing the curly brackets, and then let me say now Kenyan shillings, Kenyan shillings. And then guys, what I do next now to the print function here, let me just write what, let me write a print let me say print what, let me say print that variable txt dot format, and then price. Here in this bracket I'm gonna add that variable price. Now guys, to run it, you remember the shortcut shift plus F10 to run these codes at the terminal. And then guys, you can see that we have this kind of value here that we have. The price is basically the price is 89 Kenyan shillings. So basically guys, this is how you can run the values through the the format method, actually to add a placeholder where you want to display the price. Basically this was 89. And then guys, basically you can add a parameter inside the curly brackets to specify how to convert the values, like to format the price to be displayed as the number with basically 2 decimal, 3 decimal, and so forth. So like here I want us to create here the the how we can format that price, like this 89 Kenyan shillings to have perhaps 2 decimal places. So what I'm gonna do here now is to say let me say what I do here. Let me guys say let me add also inside these these brackets, I'm gonna add this full colon, and then comma, actually a full stop, and then a 2, because I want us to add here 2 basically significant figure, actually 2 decimal places. So I'm gonna say 2F, then I click on shift plus F10. And then as you can see here at the terminal, I will have I will have 89.0. we have 2 decimal places there. Perhaps if you want 4, then you can just add 4, then I click on shift plus F10, and then again you can see that we have those kind of values there. So basically guys, this is how you can format the price to be displayed as a number with 2 or 4, whichever value with the decimals. So guys, let's talk about on how we can handle the multiple values. So basically guys, if you want to use more values, then you just add more values to the format method. So guys, what I do here, like I want us to add more placeholders So first of all, let me clear everything. I always like to begin afresh so that everybody may get it. So first of all, I'm gonna create here I'm gonna create variables here. Like the first one, I can give it something like a quantity, then I'm gonna send it to perhaps something like 5, and then also let me say item number, let me say item number, and then I can give it something like let me say 5, or let me say 655, and then also let me say give it a price. The price I'm gonna give it something like price. Let me give it something like let me give it 39, or whichever value you have. And then here another variable now, my order. So let me say my order, then let me assign it to this variable. Then let me say what, let me create this string, and let me say I want, and then these are placeholder, these are curly brackets, and then here let me say pieces, let me say pieces of items, of item number, of item number, then these are curly brackets, and then I also let me say for this we will display the price. Now for these are two significant figures, 2 decimal places. Now let me create this colon, then a full stop, and then now let me give it 2 significant figures, 2 decimal places, and then let me also add here perhaps a value like another thing like Kenyan shillings, Kenyan shillings, and then also let me add a full stop first of all. Then here the print function, let me say what, let me say print, print what, let me say print my order. That's the variable, as my last variable here, my order, and then format, I'm gonna give it perhaps quantity, and then comma, item number, and then also the price, and then let me click on Shift plus F10 to run these codes at the terminal, and then you can see that we have here I want 5 pieces of items, item number 655 for 39 Kenyan shillings. So guys, basically this is how you can add more placeholders on your strings. And basically guys, perhaps let's handle another thing like index numbers. So you can use index numbers like a number inside the curly brackets to be sure that the values are placed and the correct placeholders. So perhaps what I do here, let me just add here a placeholder. Let me add here a number like here I want a 0 pieces of items number perhaps number 1, and then here let me also add here what, let me add 2, perhaps 2 to 2 decimal places. Then let me click on Shift plus F10, and then I guess you can see that it is still displays data values there. So guys, basically you can also if you want to refer to the same value more than once, then I will use the index number. So guys, basically this is what I wanted to show you in this video, and I think you've gained something. So guys, let's meet in the next video. Goodbye.